Wow. Wow. So typical of Blizzard to finally start doing great things with Overwatch about around the same time as when I make a channel about how they're doing bad, and that's pretty much all my content relies on, is ranting about how bad they are. Go figure. Just another middle finger from Blizzard to me. But jokes aside, this is great. This has been awesome. Season 15 was really good. And I think Season 16 can be even better, especially with Stadium, and I think Freya's a great addition to the game. We are in a time where Overwatch can actually kind of redeem itself. Part of that is the fact that it's not even just Blizzard that is giving themselves this chance. It's not in the game of Overwatch that is the sole reason for their possible, you know, quote-unquote renaissance or possible quote-unquote comeback, however, I don't know how I want to view it, but they have a chance to, you know, strike while the iron's hot, specifically because Marvel Rivals is in a weird spot right now. Marvel Rivals is in a spot that I have not seen in gaming community in a little while. Or maybe ever. I don't even, I feel like I've seen it. I don't know. It's unprecedented in my opinion. The support players are on strike. Yeah, so usually what is a large contingency of a game like Overwatch or Marvel Rivals, usually what is a large contingency of their player base that buy a lot of skins, that are active in the community, are support players. And that community as a whole is apparently on strike, specifically because of words from a lot of DPS players. Those DPS players, including the likes of Necros, the former Genji player, go figure, saying that a lot of supports are boosted and bad at the game. And that's kind of, it kind of sucks for the, you know, the supports that play the game. That a large content creator is saying that, you know, you're all boosted, you don't deserve to play the game, and that a lot of his community is agreeing. And that it doesn't just come from that, from what I've read about and from what I've heard about from actual players, is that a lot of people aren't playing support lately, and they're picking only tank and DPS, and apparently people check their accounts and whatnot, just like in Overwatch. People that never play support are complaining about not getting healed all the time. People are saying GG no heals every 10 seconds. And I guess that they had to go on strike about it. Okay, and you might be like seriously wondering, like, who the heck cares if they're playing, you know, Marvel Rivals and their support? What? Okay, the point is that a lot of the support players might leak back into Overwatch. Obviously, there is a cross between both the games. A lot of the player base that plays Marvel Rivals probably either came from Overwatch, right, or are still actively playing Overwatch, but maybe not as much because of Marvel Rivals. So it just so happens that Overwatch is doing a lot of amazing things right now, has a lot of new content, has a pretty, I don't know how to put this without sounding like, you know, an ass, but has a rather feminine kind of theme for, you know, the season, right, in Doki Watch, and a lot of players that play support are female. That's not all of them, that's just a lot of them. That's also not the standard, that's just how it is, okay? Like, you can play DPS as a woman, is that what I'm trying to say? Please don't get in my throat about that. But I will say that, you know, it's pretty serendipitous for Overwatch. Okay, that's it. I don't know how to really come out of that sounding not like an ass, but it's just the truth, okay? And it excites me because I think a lot of people left Overwatch when Marvel Rivals came out and Overwatch was in a pretty bad state. Like, I had to admit myself, it was in a bad spot. Overwatch is in a fantastic spot now, and I think a lot of people are going to be surprised coming back to the game about how good it feels and looks, right? Like, a lot of people have probably missed out on Hazard, pretty much. They've missed out on the perks, and, you know, they're going to come back to Freya, and a whole slew of changes to the game that they might not know is happening, or they might not have gone in depth on learning about because they're playing Marvel. So I want you guys to let me know how much you have enjoyed Season 16 so far. I know it's literally 2, maybe 3 days in at the recording of this video, but I want you guys to tell me if you liked it. If you liked Season 15 as well, this game has just been great. like really great, and I think for a lot of people the game can be great again. So just let me know, please. Goodbye.